Right, well, Colin, when we did your general sort of monthly update not so long ago, you said we'd got a handle on things and knew what we were doing, and three lads in today in Liam Daly, Lee Vaughan and Manny Sadouk. That's just part of that continuing, isn't it, I guess?
Absolutely, part of it. We know what we're trying to achieve and what we're targeting. And listen, I won't say this is a plan, because that would be cutting it too fine, because we weren't expecting a couple of the lads to go that have gone, and but the worst thing in the world to do is to panic and to sign players to appease supporters, because supporters are getting worried and frustrated. What we need to do is to still keep our focus on the kind of player that we want. These lads have been on the list. I was speaking to Lee a long time ago without causing any trouble for myself, and Liam we've known about a long time, but they're winners and they're leaders and they're infectious characters, and that's what we need. We need that with that mentality on the pitch, and the players that we're looking to bring in are the same type. We've recognised our frailty last season, and every time we talk about what the failings, but we had a great season, and that's the thing, we've got to get rid of that but. And to do that, you have to have leaders and winners, people that can make sure it's not our day, we're not scoring goals, but we're not going to lose at Brackley, we're not going to lose at FC United, and we get a point, or we get 3 points where we should have held on to 3 points rather than giving away a draw, because you've got winners and organisers and leaders on the pitch that understand, the people around them and can organise the people around them. And we didn't have that last season, and I don't think the club's had that for a long time. And and that's what you need to identify. You need to identify great talent, but also winners, and that's what we're looking to do. So I'm obviously aware that people have been panicking, and I won't say that I haven't been getting frustrated as well, but we can't let that frustration affect good judgment, because every player and every team looks great at the start of any season. So any signing looks great, and you can find pros in most players, and you might come up with a few cons, but you think all the positives. But then we get to September, October, November, and those cons are starting to come through on those players, and you knew they were always there. Then people start turning around and saying, hang on, it's your job. Well, yeah, it is our job. That's why we have to take our time, and that's why we have to be sure. We have to be sure, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. We are very, very good at this. I've been kind of moving footballers for 20 years. Gardy is as good as anybody I've ever met, of his knowledge of the industry and the game, and the manager's got contacts like nobody's business as well. We are working very, very hard for the benefit of the team and the club. So fans, calm down, have a bit of confidence, have a bit of faith, have a bit of trust, and absolutely believe that we know what we're doing, and we will get it right.
One of the reasons we're talking now is obviously we'll catch up with the management in due course, but as we speak, they're in the middle of another double session today. They're doing what they do best, aren't we? And as you say, this is your strength.
It's my strength to get things over the line, but we have to identify and know the people that we're dealing with. And Lee Vaughan's been a huge success here before, but he's the right character. He's the right character. He's injured at the moment, so you might say a bit of a gamble. Not really. I've had that injury and I got back from it. It's not ligament. It's just a clean break on the smaller bone on the outside of the shin bone. So it's not a problem. He will be back very quickly, and he's absolutely dying to get back now. But you've got to have those. But he'll be infectious in the group, because that's the kind of person he is. He's offering to do scouting for us already. That within seconds he's on to the manager. If you want me to go to games where I'm getting fit, these people is what you want. Not going home sitting on the couch and watching ITV7. He's if that's on anymore. But he actually wants to get out there and benefit the club. And they're the right characters. And Big Liam,
he's a monster,
captain of Solihull, 6'6", brilliant in both boxes, great on the ball technically, but a winner, a proper leader. And that's not being any disrespectful to anybody who was here before, but it's the difference. That's the difference. And we can be pleasing on the eye, and we can win a lot of football matches, but at the end of the day we have to win, and that's what we're working towards.